everybody. Let's wait for others to join us. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. I guess people are still in church. Now still day church. Hello, everybody. Please, if you can hear me, do let me know in the comment section. Right, okay, I see a few of you watching already. Please like and share. Like and share, like and share. Like and share, like and share. Oh, Anna's expressions, my beautiful sister, how are you? Happy Sunday to you and compliment of the season. It's good to see you here again. Hey, for the audience, I don't reach out. You don't reach out. Where you they waka from? Where you they come from? And where you they go? Or where you go? Where you they come back from? Compliments of the season. Good to see you guys here. I'm just going to use about maybe a minute or so to welcome you guys, and let's chat a little bit before we go into today's Tatafo compliment of the season, guys. How are you guys getting on with Christmas? For me, I have not started yet. I've been using style to ask the kids what they want. So I've not really started yet, but we'll see. So let's hope please like and share, guys. Share this live stream for me so that others can join us as well, because I have a short announcement to make before we get started. I have a short announcement. Okay. Normally I do this every year. So I want to share that announcement before we get started. So like I said, there's a few of you watching me already. So this is going to be a quick live stream, okay? Very, very quick, because I intend to drop a video about 7 o'clock. So like I said, compliment of the season. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Start Mom of 5 and also known as TM5 Can Co. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And yes, so yesterday I was at my first Christmas fair. You guys know I have a small side business. Let me see if I can actually find that video. I don't even know where I shared it. I think I shared it on my Instagram page. I'm not sure. So I had my first Christmas fair, and it was really, really good for the first time. I almost sold out most of my candles. Further said, Mom of 5, Nigeria is tough this period. If you're in Nigeria, be very, very careful. Oh, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. That's all I'm going to say. Obviously, Nigeria is our home. We can't say we're going to abandon it, even though we hear of all these horrible things happening. All I'm just going to say is be very, very careful, okay? Be very, very careful. If that travel to any interstate is not important, don't travel. If you can travel by air, please do. If you can afford to travel by air, please do. But I would say at this moment, at this period, avoid traveling by road. I was in church today, and one of my family friends actually shared a testimony about how he was traveling on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, and there was robbery on the road, and obviously him being in a very big car trying to reverse and all of that. So there's robbery going on. Even if kidnap people are not carrying you, there's robbery going on and all of that. Oh, the truth preacher, welcome. I see you. How are you guys? And please like and share this live stream. I'm just waiting for others to join us. So he shared that testimony there on how he narrowly escaped being robbed. He saw people with axemen on the street on express, and you guys, how how quiet at times the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway often be, especially if you're traveling very early in the morning. So that road could be very, very dangerous if you're traveling very early in the morning. So be very, very careful, guys. I know we have to travel, do all of those things, but we should be very, very careful, okay? Anyway, I see a lot of people here, guys. Let me see if I can actually quickly share this video. I don't know if I can share it, but let me quickly see if I can share this live stream, okay? Let me share it to my people, because I know they probably will know that I'm live. So this is a very quick live stream. I just saw the story now. Like I've not been catching up with most of the news nowadays. So because I've been working and trying to get my first Christmas fair done. So I've shared that. Hopefully others will join us. Anyway, you guys know the guy from the thumbnail, right? You guys know him as Don Aza. I watch him as well. I watch him, and there's no time that I watch this video that I don't laugh. It's like this introduction, hello everybody, and then he goes, see that chi is the one that always like, like you just can't avoid smiling. Okay, so I saw an article on another content creator on Instagram. I really didn't take a note of the names of the people on the list, right? Because I was like, what's all this about? Let me quickly upload a post, an image. Hello, Esther. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. If you're new here, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as always. Let me put an image there. And also, I found another image that I was able to screenshot as well, where we are able to see the pictures, I mean the names of the people very well. Of all the people on that list, I really don't know all of them, but maybe if I Google their names, I might be able to figure out who they are. So this is Don Aza. He's got about, the truth picture, you know him. That is laugh. Like there's no way you're watching that any of his video. You'll be like you laugh as well. So I watch his video. I'm a frequent watcher on his page, and he does very insightful videos. His videos are top notch. Like I don't even know how he catch up with all of those news, and I just like the way he does the story. So I saw his video a couple of days ago, and I saw another content creator with this same image beside him, and I was like, what is this all about? So I was like, no, I still don't know what it's all about. But when he now said that his name was on the list, and I was like, which name? And then I went on, and if you can see, his name is number 3 on the list. So I am going to be playing his video from Instagram. So Don Aza, in case you come across this video, and this is permission for me to use your video under the fair use policy, or how do they call it? Under the fair use policy of YouTube. So please don't strike my video. I am asking for permission to play your video. Okay. I know when in his videos, he always say that if you are using his videos, that you should try and put the credit there. So I'm going to share my screen with you because I found that video I was watching on Instagram. So let me go onto Instagram and let's play that video because only him can explain the video. Only him can explain. So let me close it so we can start again from the beginning. Let me go back again so we can watch that video from the beginning. So I hope you guys can see my screen here. I hope you guys can see the screen. So that's his page, and that's where he obviously shared the image. The distributor said, yes, his content is educative and thorough. It is like it's in a class or lecture. Absolutely. So from that, what you can see here, it says here that top 20 content creators for tax reform education. Apparently, in the new year, there's something about Nigerians to start paying tax. I really don't understand what it's all about, but we'll get there. So it says here that a big thank you to everyone who nominated a creator who has helped you understand Nigeria's new tax reform laws, or someone you believe should be part of the conversation. Like, I don't think I came across a post from the Nigerian government or wherever asking people to nominate content creators. If any of you came across any of such news, guys, let me know in the comments. Me, I did not come across anything anywhere asking people to nominate anybody. Okay. So the paper continues saying we received 8,591 nominations for over 200 creators. And here are the top 20 ranked by their followership across major platforms. So you can see the number 1. I'm going to have to go Google these people because I don't really know who they are. But obviously, the only name I recognize from here is Don Aza. So there's Financial Jennifer, Online Banker, then Don Aza is number 3. And you can see all the names of all those people. Like all these people here, I really don't know who they are. And maybe I need to go and Google them at some point to actually put a face to their name. And then, so that's all the list of the 20 content creators that these people said they were nominated. Who nominated them? Now, when did they carry out the nomination? Was there any article or any news article that says that, oh yeah, all Nigerians, so nominate your content creators for this new tax reform thingy? So underneath, it says that the top 20 creators will be invited to a special training session to enhance their knowledge of the new tax laws in order to deliver clearer, more balanced, and insightful information to their audience. So I'm trying to understand that. With the way I understand that aspect is that they are wanting these people. Obviously, maybe they watch their content and they see how they've been able to put things across, and they are wanting them to help educate Nigerians on what the new tax laws are going to be, because even me now, I don't have an idea what that tax law is. So we continue that if your favorite creator is on the list, tag or mention them and ask them to confirm their interest completing this form. So there's a link there for people to In my own opinion, I don't think they put anything out for people to nominate. I think they are just the ones who set their people on the internet, and they are the ones who selected these names. So now they have now come up with their own 20 list of names, and this is now when they are now inviting people to tag those people so that they know that they've been nominated. Like, how do you nominate people, or how do you start something and you don't tell the people, or you don't contact the people who have been nominated? Apparently, Don Aza just saw that post on Sahara Reporters, and that was when he went there. You saw his name on it. They did not even contact him to say, "Oh, you've been nominated." Maybe they contacted him, but when I was watching this video 5 minutes ago, he said there was no contact, that he did not even know. But he already has a response for them. So his write-up, which he dropped 22 hours ago, he said, "I don't know anything about this list. Oh, I made my 3 PIT videos by myself with no contact from anyone." I don't know what he meant by the PIT video. PIT. With no contact from anyone. I did them because people needed clear information, not because I was looking for recognition. If you want me to do more, pay well. Exactly. They need to actually contact him, because I want to believe that they are watching some of his videos and they see that, oh, he's getting across to Nigerians very, very well. You will have thought that they will contact him officially and pay him, invite him, pay for his transport, or send motor to go and collect him somewhere. Pay him that, okay, we want to collaborate with you, rather than saying that you want to train them. You want to put them through a special training. What special training? The guy that has been dropping videos on his channel, he has almost I think it's almost over 100,000 followers, or over 100,000 followers, subscribers on YouTube. You now say you want to train him to be able to enhance his knowledge of the new tax law. I need to go onto his channel actually to see what maybe he has done video on that new tax law. So he continues saying, "If you want me to do more, pay well. I don't do cheap labor. Is there no budget set aside for public education on this matter? Please remove my name from that list. And honestly, how is Reno more valuable than me? I am the one breaking things down and educating people with empty belly, but he's the one they see as good for ambassador." And he's right. So now let's go and watch his video that he made. Where's that video? So, hello, like I said, Don Aza, permission to use your video. And I'm using this under the fair usage policy on YouTube. So let's read the write-up, the write-up first. It said, "I shock. Tinubu government wants me for tax reform projects. Why I refuse to join. I shock when I saw my name on the Tinubu government shortlist for top 20 creators to promote the new tax reform laws. Yes, they shortlisted me, but I reject it. And in this video, I explain why. I have taught Nigerians about tax reforms for months. I asked government a simple question: tell Nigerians the benefits first. Instead of answering, they put my name on a list and said I should come for training." Okay, I understand now. If someone is nominated, why not contact the person first? Exactly. Why announce our names publicly like we are jobless people who are begging for training? Exactly. I said earlier on that they should, if they've been nominated, why not contact them to say, "Oh, by the way, you have been nominated. Oh, we would like to train you. What do you think?" But they've not done that. If someone is nominated, okay, I've already read that. It continues saying that my work is service to the public, not to government. If there is real value for Nigerians, I will explain it for free. In this video, I break down, we're going to be watching the video, what the government announced, why I reject the nomination, why Nigerians deserve clear benefits for their tax money, why public engagement should not look like free labor, what government should do if they are serious about transparency. Watch and share. Nigerians need clarity, not confusion. And then he puts out a disclaimer saying, "This video is for public education and fair commentary. All statements are my personal views based on the information released by the Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee. I do not claim to speak for any government office, agency, or individual on the shortlist. The content is created under the principles of fair use for education, analysis, criticism, and public interest discussion. No part of this video is meant to defame, insult, or mislead anyone. Viewers are encouraged to verify all information correctly." So let's listen to him, okay? Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to this class.
This class.
Tinubu government shortlist 20 Nigeria content creators to project new tax reform. Tinubu government? I don't first see the list. They put my name on there. I go see a whole Sahara Reporters.
Yes, Sahara Reporter reported this as well.
Say Tinubu government. The picture where they come put. Now, big politician. It be like saying Tinubu they able to shortlist the name self. Then they write our name. The picture where they call you.
Did you hear you?
That's what they receive call. You don't blow. You don't blow. You don't blow. Tinubu just appointed ambassadors. He can't join you for content creators. When he appoint, oh boy.
Oh boy.
If you read them, they say the Bola-led Presidency Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee has announced the selection of what he described as top 20 Nigeria content creators, selected from pool of 8,591 public nominations to participate in a specialized training program on the country's new tax reform laws. In a statement released at the weekend, the committee said the nominations, covering more than 200 creators across various digital platforms, reflected the growing public appetite for simplified, accessible information on Nigeria's ongoing fiscal and tax reforms. When I read these ones, everything, it go be like say, me, I am in the knowing. I don't even know when they do this nomination. Only for me to see my name on that list. They say, if you are interested, fill a form. I say, me, I am not interested. I go address that statement later. Only for Sahara reporters, when they pull this one like this, say, they nominate me for training, to train people. They nominated me for ambassador. When they go send go France or some other countries. So now me they suffer, they teach. Reno, where they talk, just to talk. Not to educate, to talk. Now I go for ambassadorial nomination with salary, with packages, with benefits. Me I go to shout. I say, what is this? Before kidnap, when they slap person for head, though, say the money where they give you. I don't know anything. Read. According to the committee, the top 20 creators were ranked by the combined size of their followership across major platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter, following weeks of public submissions. The release said the top 20 creators are Financial Jennifer, online banker. They can't put my name at the top person. Make a stop there. Other names. This is a list. Top 20 content creators for tax reform education. As you can see, no go read that because I don't zoom on somewhere here. A big thank you to everyone who nominated the creator. They say now nominate. Thank you. I really appreciate. Who has helped you understand Nigerian new tax reform?
Let me read your comment. I agree with you, DJ Buluse. I agree with you. He's very, like, his content is top notch. Like, I must give it to him. He's one of the good people here, one of the best people that I watch on YouTube. Ford said, what I think is that most of these people nominated were those who did something on the new tax reform law when it was passed by the Senate. All right, okay. I watched Don Aza explain the new tax reform. All right, okay. I will go to his channel to see if I can find that video, maybe play it here as well. Like I said, Don Aza, I'm seeking permission to use your video under the fair use policy, all right? So let's keep listening to him, okay?
Laws or someone you believe should be part of the conversation. We received 8,591 nominations for over 200 creators. And here are the top 20 ranked by their followership across major platforms. This one. I'm sorry to say, I want to like very dark man. Say they proud. You look at, should I say it? I mean for day here because you look at followership, and by followership, according to them. I don't go check this one. I'm sorry, I'm just talking. But to be sincere, I know one day this list, I will tell you the reason why. See where the wahala dey. The top 20 creators will be invited to a special training session to enhance their knowledge of the new tax laws in order to deliver clearer, more balanced, and insightful information to their audience. The purpose of the nomination now to train so that they go enhance your knowledge on this new tax when Nigeria will pay next year. So you will go teach people. You nominate me to teach people.
Exactly.
Nowhere they put the benefit. So
exactly.
At the end of the program, we have 10 billion for you. Now only politicians are being get better money. Exactly. After I don't teach finish, I go to super they usually work out for street. No, never. If your favorite creator is on the list, tag or mention them and ask them to confirm their interest by completing this form. This statement good. Me now. Me. They manage my life where I did JJ. They don't nominate me. Somebody will call tag me, call mention my name, whatever. I'll call Siam. People don't do them. I'll call Siam. They'll call click this link, go fill the form. On that day, I go use my money, enter bus or whatever.
Exactly.
They don't put package for them. If you plead for, I don't know. Come meet them, sit down, go train me. After they train me, they come give us envelope.
You go take your
I
leg
can't go
waka.
back. Go. Even though they talk say Nigeria and poverty capital of the world, it's not good to the belittle people like that now. If you want me to educate the public for you, I don't do one before. I don't
Exactly.
do 3 videos. Nobody pay me. I don't contact anybody for proper training on this PIT. Of that, I have 2 videos on many policies of this government. I don't do many videos free of charge. I not even they look for recognition. But now you believe say we need to do more. You go contact me by email. Hello, Don Aza. How are you? I say fine, sir. Fine, man. We need your service. I will give you bill. From the bill, I go pay tax. The other will take chop. They don't do budget for the public education. I'll go carry my body because they mess on me. Coffee form. No.
It's making sense.
Us as creators. No, we be influencer. I'm not a teacher only. I dey influence. People they angry about this task. There's a dimension I go enter. They go they fall in love with the task. They go fall in love with the task. I go influence their thinking. It's not true. They're going to beat their neighbor when no pay task. Influence. I don't be just to talk. I can't feed the form. I don't respect person. Deadline for acceptance. You get deadline. It's Monday. You know how much they pay influencers to influence, to teach, to talk to audience for people. Somebody don't approach me with 10 million naira. Say make an ever advertise real estate company. I look at go online, go Google about the company. I see so many complaints. This guy want me to stone you. I say, I beg. If you want me to help you, go and settle these people first. And that time I say last. After you even settle them, come and fill form. I get agreement. In case you dupe anybody, I will castigate you for online. That signing, that signature be saying, no go carry me go court. If you are doing the right thing, just come and I they ask my MMF of stabbing. They contact me, no. Now me use my mind teach because I know say they offer better things. I use my mind, body and soul to teach people. For the videos I've done on this tax reform, I do it because my followers should understand what is coming. I break it down with good mind. I'm not talk about it for them. You want make I do more? This one and for me, and they look at like strategy to collaborate creators. May they can't do free job or cheap labor. Now so if you want creators, you get teams. Check their engagement, contact them. How much go pay you to teach people? Now go budget for the education of people. Even during campaign, people where they go state to campaign, they don't pay them. Even recently, we see they buy cars. They share to state already. They are called they teach free. Now. Now, send them to Japan. That's where they educate the public. No value. Me I call fee form.
I agree with you 100%.
Start, fill and finish. For training. Why you never contact us before you even put the names? After you contact us, are you interested? Me, I don't protest for all my platforms. I say my protest. I don't know anything about this list. I made my 3 PIT videos by myself with no contact from anyone. I did them because people needed clear information, not because I was looking for recognition. I call right. If you want me to do more, pay well.
Exactly.
Pay well. I don't do cheap labor. Is there no budget set aside for public education on this matter? Please remove my name from that list. It is better for the say, hey, they don't nominate you. They can say, me, my enemy pay ransom of $1 billion. And honestly, how is Reno more valuable?
Exactly. What you don't do?
Breaking things down and educating people with empty belly, but is the one that they see as good for ambassador. You get the point now? Because we are all citizens now. What do Reno they do where I know if you do? What do you don't do safe?
Exactly.
What do you don't do for this government? Now me I don't teach many things. Policies. Don't tell you how to teach policies free of charge. See, I say thank you. One thing you should know is that I have done 3 videos on this topic. PIT, personal income tax, when they work pay next year. Long videos with time and effort research, free of charge. I no charge. I no ask for connection. I no contact anybody. Nobody contacted me because I love teaching. I like to teach. I also did other videos showing people's reactions. Even that, I did a video on it. Even if 5% the other one, I did a video on it. I did do video whenever I see policy like this. But I don't do video. So if you say I know they patriotic, you show me one thing what you don't do. Just to comment.
Exactly.
The last time I heard we should submit our work because they thought we will submit our work for price. I reacted badly. I tell them, say, we don't do many videos already. educate people. They don't understand now. What did they want here now? Now the benefit after
exactly.
paying tax.
Yeah.
There should be a contract, a social contract between the citizens and the government. I mean, we don't teach them. I tell you, I say, forget price, forget all this was. Me, I go teach them free. It's another one they want to do. I say, come, I will teach you the benefit when Nigerians get to pay tax for next year. Exactly. To pay. I'm going to generate. Yeah, teach me the first teach. I want to teach more. I want to elaborate more. For what? They already know that at the end of the day, money go come out of pocket. Wait.
Exactly. Actually, I agree with everything he's saying so far. He's absolutely saying the truth, because it's normal for, if you are in a country and you want to introduce new policies, new laws, you have to have educated the public. Here in the UK, if anything is going to change, they carry out like a public research to see how people are going to react to that new law. See, for example, when the white paper was going to be introduced in the UK, obviously they've been planning for a while, and then they released the summary of the white paper, and they were trying to explain their white paper. They tell people what it's all about, what changes is going to happen, what changes is ongoing, whatever it is that's happening now. Once this new change comes, this is what is going to happen. And they put like no detailed booklet. I think the detailed booklet of the white paper was about 174 pages. Apart from the 174 pages, they did another compressed even leaflet that's about 15 pages that is easier for people to read. And then they are letting people like news agents everywhere know that this is when it's going to come into place. And with that, they are still offering that go and read so you have detailed knowledge. So that's them. They want to introduce major change. They have to hear what people are going to say. And yes, people wrote petitions, people signed petitions. They went to the House of Parliament to say that, oh, this white paper is wrong. That is allowing people to hear their views, and they will take the view of the public to the House of Parliament. But in this Nigeria home, they will just introduce policies straight away, and they want you all to adapt to it. So this new policy now, as I believe that they've watched the video of Don Aza, that was why they now listed him, because I don't think, just like you said, they should have contacted him to say, oh, can we do this? And yes, he's right to ask for payment, because not only government people sabi chop money allegedly. So I agree with him. I agree with him 100% though. But let's keep listening.
What thing they go gain after payment? Now that one, like my payment. Now I see my name on a list of nominated people. And when I read further, it says come for training.
Come for training.
If someone is nominated, why not contact him or her directly to ask if they are interested before putting their name in the public space? For many, many reasons. Security reasons.
The way they've done, they've made it look like he has agreed. Hence why his name was on that list. That's the way it looked like. It looked like to me, when I saw it, I was like, oh, he has agreed. That was why his name was on the list. So that's how he came across. And I love the fact that he's come out to say, you know what? They should remove his name.
Many, many reasons. I only said you people should tell Nigerians what they will gain after paying tax. I thought the topic so much that people now ask me, what are the benefits? We know say people they pay taxes a bit, VAT, companies, individuals, workers. This new one for everybody, where they earn above say $1 million. What is for them? A cousin of mine in the US tell me say they pay school fees for his children. Another one in the UK, they pay school fees.
It's
for
true.
His children. He say they pay.
Me that I'm here now, since I've been in the UK, I've never paid school fees for any of my children. I've got 3 children in university, and I'm not paying 1 penny for their school fees. I'm not paying 1 penny for their school fees. I've got all of my children went to school, and they're still in school. 2 are in secondary school right now. I'm not even paying for pen. The pen that they used to write, I'm not paying for it. The only thing I'm supposed to do is make sure they are wearing the right uniform, make sure they attend school, they don't arrive late, and stuff like that. And if there's any maybe event or activities that need to be paid for, maybe there's a trip. There was a time they wanted to go on a summer trip. They were going to go for a summer trip in Paris. We paid for that. Yeah, as a parent, you pay. It's not a must. If you don't want your child to go, you don't have to pay. If you want your child to go, my first 3 kids, during the time when they were in secondary school, they organized a trip to Malawi. They organized a trip to Paris every year. My kids went to those trips. It was the Malawi one that I did not let my child go, because I'm like, Malawi for waiting. I don't let my child go. That was the one we paid for. Every other interstate, there was a time they were going to Blackpool. We paid for that. But when it comes to textbooks, books, pencil, all of those things, we don't pay. I've never paid school fees. Like I said earlier, I've got 3 children in university. I have not paid 1 penny towards school fees. Then obviously you pay accommodation for them. I have never paid anything towards school fees. So now you're asking Nigerians to pay tax. what are they going to benefit? Because even now, free school, free education in Nigeria is not even free. They will ask you to buy broom. They will do like free education is not even free. It's not even there for them to know that okay, the free education that my child is receiving in Nigeria is a perfect one for those who are not able to afford expensive schools. So Don Aza is right in what he's saying, that okay, you want people to start paying these things. What are the benefits for people paying? How are Nigerians going to benefit from these taxes you're asking them to pay? And yes, you want to educate people who have already put the story out there. People are asking him now that okay, what are we going to benefit? And you're not willing to give them, just come out straight, okay, this is going to be the benefit, and it's up to Don Aza to decide if he actually want to put that information out there. But you want to come and you want to pick his brain without, like, you know what, let's keep listening to him. Sorry guys, let me find that page again.
Tax. You know, they look for tax money, they look for school fees. No, because he pay tax, they use the money to develop schools. Standard school better than private, so that everybody can go there.
Exactly.
You say, pay first now. No. They never pay Abi. Let it be. You should do this, we do this. We start monitoring ourselves. Not to say, pay first now. You know they pay before. Yeah, for the right thing, I know they teach anyhow. We want to know the benefit. I don't first talk last time.
Exactly.
I say, no here. If this was a class to explain the benefit, I will not react like this. Tell Nigerians what you have for them. You don't need to pay me. I will do it free of charge. I don't even need any thank you. I will explain it with joy and accuracy. Now that's what we want. We don't talk about this pay tax, how you go pay, how much to calculate. Don't. What are the benefits? I will gladly spread the good news. But this one, you must pay me to teach this thing again. Because this tax, now European tax system, you look at progressive, whatever. You copy European tax formula. You not copy their benefits. You say pay first. No,
it's not done that way.
So that they will monitor you. As they monitor them, what carry them go court, carry them go prison. They will monitor you. But you know what talk what you get for the citizens. So, all these ones, I have many videos I've done.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to screenshot this so I can go and watch
it. That I've done many. Present. Yes. What you want now? I beg, no one help us tag the government. Help me tag the tax reform. Because they say me they tag us, Abi. Help me tag them. What will be the benefit? This for formula, the European method, progressive, whatever. You copy their tax, whatever. You know, copy their benefit. Nigerians want to know the benefit of pay taxes. Don't tell them say wait, pay. No. Nigeria do the sacrifices now. No, they sacrifice it. Tell us now the benefit. You go command man people from the street, build houses, they go take care of them. Elderly homes. Come and tell us what you get from Nigerians. When the governors protested about the bad formula, una readjust them. Nigeria no dey protest say better. We no want to go the benefit. We not talk about the benefits. As I said last time, or reduce the amount. Instead of from 50% to 25%, make it from 5% to 50%. And now this one, when Nigeria can see the benefit, you feel on the increase them.
Bit by bit. Yes.
Abi, know what? I love the chairman of this committee. I love you so much. Nice man, very nice man. I know say he has a tight, but help us carry this message.
Go give him exactly. Tell him.
Nice man. Help us tell Mr. President. What did they go for Nigeria?
Exactly.
No tell us no wahala pay first. No, let it be a contract. Before person go invest money, and go sign contract. You go know the benefit.
Exactly.
That's what I say.
Happy Sunday, Nwachukwu.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
So
hello, you are welcome to this class.
So you guys heard Don Aza there. He's obviously made it clear. So like I said, that article by those people is quite dodgy. If you say people nominated him, when was it announced that they are going to do that? They want to educate. Yes, it's done videos, and I would imagine that they must have come across his video. Hence why they decided and they put his name on the list. So okay, before you now put his name or his name, hello Mr. Samuel, compliments of the season. If you're not going to put his name on the list, at least contact him. He has done multiple videos explaining tax, VAT, and all of those things. And it was from his video, I believe they've seen. They could have easily contact him and say, okay, we love the way you've explained this and other videos, but could you get it, like pay him to come and tell people? Obviously, he's done that video and he's now asking you, the people, asking you, what is going to be the benefit? What is the benefit of this tax for Nigerians? Because you can't ask them to pay all of these taxes. Like here in the UK, every single tax you pay is accounted for. The road tax, if you're here in the UK and you drive, you pay road tax every year. And that road tax, there's something they use it for maintenance of road and anything major roads. That's what they use road tax for. Here in the UK, we pay council tax. What is the purpose of the council tax? You know, your bin, they call you all the bin that you are throwing away. Every weekend, they come to collect all the bins every weekend. They do some sort of maintenance in the street as well. If the street light is not working, they do all these checks. Even this morning when I was going to church, I saw a couple of trucks. There are some trees that when it's windy, it blows across the road. So they are chopping part of the trees off so that once it blows wind, it's not the trees are not cracking and breaking, because most people know 6 o'clock here in the morning is very, very dark. So you can imagine if it was windy overnight. If it was windy overnight and you can imagine if it was windy overnight and maybe a branch of a tree fell into the road and you are driving very early in the morning to go to work. That's the least thing you want to be looking out for, right? So they cut those edges off. These are part of the things they do. They fix the street lights. Maybe I don't think this area that I'm living, everywhere has street lights, and they come on. When I was going to work on Thursday there, I left home 6:45 in the morning. The traffic light is a 4-way traffic. The traffic light was not working. Person where the speed come now, you won't realize until you get there, because you see that the lights, because you know you're meant to stop. You will notice that the lights are not working, because I've seen stuff happen before. When I got to that junction, I knew straight away the traffic lights were not working, and I can guarantee you it would have taken them minutes to come and sort that traffic light. I was working 12 hours that day. By the time I come back, all the 4-way traffics were already working. The lights were already working, and I can guarantee you, because that junction is very, very busy, they will have sent people out not quite long after I left to come and fix. Either people call them, say, no what, so street, the 4-way traffic lights are not working. That's what some of your council tax goes into. Here, what do we also pay? As you work, you pay income tax. They remove income tax. What are you benefiting from that income tax? I go to GP. Do you know I gave birth to 4 of my children here in the UK? 1 naira I did not pay. 1 naira I did not pay. Let me reduce the volume of this audio in the background. 1 naira I did not pay. That is us getting the benefit of the money or tax that I'm paying. I gave birth to 4 children in this country, received maternity care, I even received what's it called? Child trust fund. Child trust fund of almost £1,000 for each child, which you can put into savings, and when they are 18 years old, whatever money you've saved altogether for them, when those children are 18, they convert it to a savings account for them, and you can hand it over to your child once they reach the age of 18. I do that I get all of that benefit. So if you're asking people to pay tax and you're not going to tell them what are they going to benefit from paying the tax, of what use are you putting the tax system in place? Or what use was it going to be? So now if you're reaching out to people, reach out to people and let them pay them to offer the services, because yes, not only politicians know how to use money, right? But if you're actually going to put people in place to educate people, then do it the right way. You're asking people to pay tax, and he has asked you guys, okay, what are people going to benefit if they pay the tax? So instead of you to say, okay, these are the benefits, before we roll it out, you are now putting his name and other people on the list, saying that you want to come and train them. And I'm super happy that, he refused. He told them to remove his name from the list. Yeah, maybe if they announce what the benefits is going to be, then he can now take his time, do another video and say, oh, okay, they have announced the benefit, and then that is when he will now come in and explain, this is the benefit, So for those of you asking, this is how, and this is what they say you're going to benefit, blah, 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 blah. I just thought, Nigerian government have been doing things for a very long time, and they don't even seek the ideas, or they don't even seek the opinion of the public. It's only in Nigeria that we have a government that does not listen to the people. It's only in Nigeria that we have a government that does not actually work for the people. Because if the Nigerian government actually work for our people, you will ask for the opinion of people before you implement policies. You ask for their opinion. You just don't go, hey, okay, tomorrow now we are passing a bill. Content creators must have an office, blah, 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 blah. And the person that brought up the bill is for his own benefit, so that anything they allege against him, you will have enough power to post to the office and go and arrest them. Here in diaspora, the content creators have offices. Do they? They said they must have office, so they must have office. Like, as I saw that video there, and I thought, I don't know what that's all about. And I just need to share it. So, and I'm sure those of you who are in diaspora will agree with me. Yes, these taxes are ignored. At times when I collect my pay slip and I check that, how much is my salary? maybe just a little bit over 3,000 pounds, and then I'm paying tax of almost 800 and something pounds every month. Yes, so I work with a salary of almost, I think my last pay was about 3,200. Yeah, 3,200, and by the time they did all of the deductions, they deducted 850 pounds. So I came home with just a program, maybe 2.7 or 2.6 or 2.4. And yes, I'm getting the benefit of that tax because some of that money is going into tax, some of that money is going into my pension, and some of that money is being put towards my, what's it called, my student loan. Because when I studied for my first degree, I took out student loan. So, and when they take all of this money back, they're not taking it out that you are earning the money. You're like, what's the purpose of working if you are taking this much of money? So you see what your money is being used for. And there was a time I saw a video of a Scottish man. No, he's Scottish, actually he's an Englishman. It was like, we should not be paying council tax. Otumba Ajayi, did I say UK is perfect? I'm just trying to buttress the fact that we know where our money is going and we're benefiting from it. Like I just said, I gave birth to 4 children. I did not pay a penny. If I did Nigeria, I not go pay hospital bill to born pikin. Won't I pay hospital bill to born my pikin? I've got 3 children going to university. I am not paying a penny for any of their school fees. Tell me what parents in Nigeria who have children in Nigeria are not paying bloody amount of money for school fees. So I'm not telling you that the UK is perfect. That's some of the things that you guys, you just interject yourself into a video. You instead of it to watch, to understand what is being discussed about, you just put yourself into it. Where did I say the UK is perfect? All I'm trying to say is that the people need to know what their money is going to be used for. The Nigerian government don't care if you don't have a roof over your head. Here in the UK, some people are homeless, while some people, if you have a job and you say you are homeless, they will provide you accommodation. In Nigeria, does your bloody government care if you have a roof over your head? Do they even care if your hospital has enough doctors? So I can actually say the UK is perfect. I can say the UK is perfect. You see doctors there. How many times have we seen hospitals where they are saying that nurses are even sitting down when an accident victim was brought in, and they are saying they do not have gloves. They don't get gloves to wear to carry an accident victim outside into the emergency room. And you say, and they keep, introducing laws every day. You want people to just adapt straight to the law without knowing what they are going to benefit. Please, at times, if you don't even have a knowledge of what is being spoken about, it's better you keep quiet, okay? And some of you will come here. I lived in Nigeria for half of my life, and I still go back home often. I see everything happening there. And if I have to compare that to living in the UK is perfect 1,000 than Nigeria. Should we talk about the recent incident going on in Nigeria? No, I'm not coming down. Next time when you come into my show, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you keep quiet. You keep quiet. If you don't understand what the topic is about, maybe you rewind back to understand where we're coming from, or you ask a question, what is the debate about, or what is the topic about? I never at any point in this video said the UK was perfect. I'm only citing reasons why Don Aza was right in asking the government to tell the Nigerians what they're going to benefit from paying the tax they are introducing. And here I am, I'm telling you that, yes, I pay tax, I pay all of this, and I see what my money is being used for. So whatever it is Don Aza is saying, I support him. He is right. Nigerian government should be working for our people, but our government is not working for us. See the recent happenings of kidnappings in Nigeria. So the government starts running helter-skelter, assuming that reverend did not come and say there's genocide going on, assuming Trump did not say it was coming. So all of this spying is still going to keep going on. All of this spying because Nigerians have just gotten used to people dying every day and they just move on. 20 people died yesterday, they'll just move on. 400 people died yesterday, Nigerians will just move on. Otumba Ajayi, I'm not complaining. I don't live above my means, and that's not the only job I do. I guess you're new here. Okay? I don't have one job. So if I'm going on with £2,400 every day, can you compare that to nursing salary in Nigeria? That is if they even pay them salary. So UK is 1,000% better than Nigeria. First, don't mind the person, Gary. That's the hard truth. I'm not saying the UK is perfect. UK has its own. Like, how many times have I come here to come and complain about the things going on here in the UK that I'm not even happy about that. Most times when I experience those things, I always wish that I am back in Nigeria. But then again, when you look at the more major thing in Nigeria, safety, security, can it be compared with anywhere else? Can it be compared with anywhere else? I went to Nigeria. At some point, I was fearful for my life. Should that be the case? Should that be the case? Even though I grew up half of my life in Nigeria, should that be the case? So Nigeria will come up with a stupid tax or a stupid bill. They just keep copying whatever they think is happening in other world, but then they don't have a freaking idea how to apply those things they are copying. That's what Don Aza has just explained, that they are copying all of these taxing, all of these things from other country, but they don't know how to apply it to their own country. They're just like, oh, that just seems another way of chopping money. Just like I said, I have a video coming on. So I'm going to set an example. So I was in Nigeria, not even up to a month ago. Thank you so much, Abby. I went to church today. I went to church today, so I've still got my everything on. So I was in Nigeria less than a month ago, and if you travel by the international airport area, you will know there's a toll gate there, right? So my hotel, there was an apartment, but I had to move out of that apartment because there's a client coming into the apartment. So I was like, no, I'd rather get money, make the client enter the apartment than staying there when I could actually make it. So they overbooked the apartment. So I'll say to myself, no, what? Let the client come into the apartment. I'll just check into a closer hotel. So the hotel I checked into is about maybe just 10 minutes or 15 minutes away to the international airport. And there's a toll gate there. So each and every time that my sister drives through that toll gate, you pay 300 naira. And the road is terrible. The road there is terrible. And there are people who walk in that area as well. So you can imagine if you are maybe a dispatch rider, or you are a taxi person, or you are a public who drive down for all these transportation people. As I mean, you are going to collect a client from the airport and you go back. So each and every time you drive through that toll gate, you pay 300 naira. Why should that be? That's extortion. My sister several times she'll be like, oh, I don't know you guys collect money here. The guy at the toll gate would just look at my sister with one kind eye like, madam, sorry, you don't know waiting. You give me money 300 naira. At times they will allow her just go. But then when we are coming back, I will say to her, oh yeah, give them the same excuse that you don't know that they collect money here. And there was a time, several other times that we passed through, she said, I don't have cash. They brought POS out. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this: if you travel that route or that toll gate 20 times a day, you pay 300 naira. Is that not extortion? Can they tell us what they use the money derived from that toll gate? As a Nigerian living in Nigeria, and you know about toll gates, can you come with your full chest and tell me that you know what they use, the money they get from that toll gate, that you know what they use it for? And the road is terrible. Yeah, the road is terrible. Can you tell me, as a Nigerian who is currently living there and who knows that toll gate, and you have actually passed through that certain toll gate I'm talking about, can you come here with your full chest and tell me that you know what they use that money for? That's why I'm saying that the UK is perfect, because I pay road tax. I can tell you what that money is being used for. I pay council tax, and council tax is part of the things that, children going to school. I said, yeah, my kids, I've never paid school fees. I've never even bought a pencil for my child to go to school with. I've never bought a notebook. Oh yeah, child, this is your notebook for maths. This is your notebook for English. I've never bought one for say that my child to take it to school. So now that toll gate now, £300, 300 naira each moment, each time you drive through there. Why can't they put up like a machine? And maybe they should buy a ticket or a card, so that each time you go in, it's just like when you are going to an airport. For those of us who are in diaspora, if you enter into a car park, a airport car park, you'll be given a ticket. If you like, stay in that airport car park for 20 hours. By the time you come out, all you need to do is insert that card and it will calculate your bill for you. So those people driving through that toll gate, can't they do something similar? You pass through there, you pass through that toll gate, they give you a ticket. Maybe that ticket, a certain amount you pay for a whole day. Or maybe certain time. If you drive through that toll gate by 12 o'clock, you pay a ticket. If you drive through that toll gate between 12 and 3, you don't pay. So if you are driving through that ticket, if you are driving through that toll gate past so time, you pay another ticket. It makes sense than every time. So if you go there now once and you go to where you're going to, 15 minutes time you are coming back, you pay another 300 naira. Like, that is extortion. It is extortion, no labor, especially when they can't explain what that money is being used for. So that is what we are talking about here. That's what we are talking about here. I don't mind if they come out with all of the policies, but let the people you are taking this money from, let them get the benefits. Can you be proud of local primary schools in Nigeria, government public schools? Can you be proud of them? Can you be proud of public schools in Nigeria? Can you? You can't. Because those schools, none of them don't even exist now. Or you go there, part of the building have been deserted because roof no day. What led to Very Dark Man wanted to start NGO? Is shown some school in Abuja. Abuja be the FCT capital of Nigeria. Some schools in that state has no roof, has no basic amenities. And it's meant to be the FCT, like the federal capital of Nigeria. And they have schools with no roof on them. And they still won't pay teachers. And we've heard of nurses working 3-4 months, they don't pay them salary, and you expect them to keep working. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So Don Aza is right. If they want him to come and he's not needing any training. Instead, they should consult him as maybe they should seek for his service as a consultant and pay him to teach people. But then himself, if he's happy waiting the benefit of those tasks will be, but he has to hear it from the horse's mouth, which I don't think they're willing. They say he should come and they are nominating him. I just feel that they just want him to come and work for free. And yes, for Nigerian government, you should not do anything for free. That is a free thing Harrison has been doing for Nigerians. You don't land Harrison for prison now, for jail. When he was going for that case, he said that so person asked him how much will he collect. He said, no, it's not about the money. Maybe if he had said, this is my bill and I'm collecting 90% before I enter bush, maybe where he found himself right now would be a different case. You don't do anything free for Nigerians. You don't, especially in Nigeria. So it's up to me to trust him, but at least I know, say, God forbid, if my enemy is sick now, I know, say, I will get doctor to call. Hello, Canary King, welcome, how are you? I know, say, Monday morning before 8:30, if I call GP, say, GP, my enemy get headache. GP go say, make her come. I had a major surgery last year. A penny I did not pay. Yes, I've been on the waiting list. At some point, I even removed myself from the waiting list. But tell me, in Nigeria now, God forbid anybody gets into a motor accident. There's no even pano. There's no even a ambulance that will even convey accident victims. Even if there's ambulance to convey accident victims, they don't even know what hospital they're going to take the people to. And there's a possibility that they will take the people to the hospital. Hospital will say, we know they deal with this kind of case. Take them to so hospital. When somebody's life is on the brink. Exactly, Abby. That's what Don Aza was asking. That budget no day. Is there no budget for implementing these laws, like educating people? Don't just put out the laws there. I'm sure budget, if you fit budget 20 million for one ring light, one street light, you should be able to have a budget for educating Nigerians about the new policy, because you can't just introduce policy and you expect people to just go follow it. They need to know how it's going to be of benefit to them. That's why I was mad at the fact that Nigerian police are now extorting. Some of them extort money from the people. And I said, if the job is not jobbing for you, if the job is not paying you as a police officer, resign. Go become kabu. Go become a Uber driver. Because why should a police officer be telling you anything for the boys on a Saturday morning? You're meant to be at your job, right? Why should they be asking you for money? Is the Nigerian police asking my sister, by the way, madam, you get fuel today? Oh yeah, take this, go buy fuel for your car. Are they doing that? If they are not doing that, I don't think some police officers extorting money has a right whatsoever to extort money from people. I had 3 run-ins with them, with my sister. Anything for the boys. She told them I don't have cash. They gave her account number to transfer money. And then you're being stopped unnecessarily because they want to extort you. Not for anything, no. Anything for the boys. Ah, madam, where they go, where they come from? Waiting the inside your boots. Exactly, Abby, I've heard. Because at the end of the day, they'll go and do accounts. After all, they said the way of getting rid of that is that when there are new uniforms now, that they will remove pockets. If you remove pocket from police uniform, they will find ways of putting the money somewhere. They will find some way, one way or the other, to stop somewhere to stuff the money they are collecting from people. That's why I said they are not even collecting cash anymore now. My sister said she doesn't have cash. They gave my sister account number to transfer the money, and I knew that account number was real because my sister mentioned the name and he said yes, he confirmed the name. Another one was a POS. If you tell them say you don't have cash, if you tell them you don't have cash, they give you POS. Oh yeah. You have card now. Yeah, I get POS. Like, only if the government is saying, okay, people will not pay rent today. We go pay their rent for this month. Only if the Nigerian government start doing that will I say, okay, it makes sense that Nigerian police are extorting people. But if your freaking government do not even care about Nigerians, and you are a police officer and you are working for them, why should you be extorting money from people? Because at the end of the day, these people are also going about their business trying to make a living for themselves. So that's why I say, if you're a police officer and you are extorting money from people, maybe you should resign from that job and go and become a kabu or go and become a Uber driver. Yes, Abby, they will go and offload it somewhere. They will go and offload it somewhere. So our government know the right thing to do, but they are choosing not to do it. I love the fact that Don Aza came out to say, I'm not doing free job. You are not going to train me. All of those videos he has done, he does not need anybody to train him. Just like he rightly said. So this one that you now nominate him, they should have reached out to him, and it's because they don't want to pay. That's why they say so people were nominated. When did they put the announcement that, oh, we are going to be putting a list to nominate? When? If Nigeria is to be working, I don't think me being a Nigerian diaspora will be complaining and be saying this. Yeah, they'll say, oh, we should protect the image of our country. What is there to protect of Nigerians' image? What is there to protect? And like I've always said, that what actually annoys me the most is that all of these people in power, they all travel abroad. They try for all of this stupid whatever it is they go and do abroad. They travel to go do those things. They see how things work. And you will think that, oh, they've been to Paris, they've been to Germany, they've been to France, they've been to the US, they see how the system. No. There's one or two things they can always bring back home and try and see if they could, implement such. But no, but if it is to come up with policies to chop money from people, they know how to do that. They know how to do that. And the major issues in Nigeria right now is, insecurity. Insecurity. I know some people, they cannot stay away from traveling back to their original home country during Christmas. I know the Igbos, they like going back home. Even me, I've had to say to my parents that, come, Baba, if you say you are going to Jebu, me, I don't have ransom money. That sit down at home. Because I don't think there's any flight from Lagos to Ogun State. Yeah, Ogun State is not far from Lagos, and I don't think there's a flight. I've told them, God forbid such come to my doorstep. And like I was saying earlier on, if Trump had not said it was coming, all of this, they are getting ambassadors put in place, they have jet fighters, they're shaking the cockinican, would they not have done something? Which means that our government was comfortable with the way lives are lost every day in Nigeria. If people don't die for accident, people are now getting kidnapped, like as if it is now child's play. People are now getting kidnapped as if it's child's play. Anyway, guys, I don't want to waste much of your time. I just saw that video there and I thought, Don Aza is one of the people I watch on YouTube, and I've learned quite a lot from him. I've learned quite a lot from him. And yes, I would say, if you're not on his channel, or if you've not subscribed to his channel, please go to his channel. It breaks everything down. It's the way he just starts his introduction. Hello, everybody, and you go with the way he smiles. It's a very, very funny man. So I just thought I'll put that there, and I think we should start asking questions. My generation and the generation before me, they never asked question. They never did. Now we now have a generation who are now asking questions, and we should keep the questions coming. We should not keep quiet. Abby said, yeah, so I like the first time I found this channel, I was like, wow, why have I not seen him all this while? I like him a lot. Like, once I see any of his videos like this, I jump straight. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. So we should continue to ask questions. We don't want the generation coming after us to be the same like the one that was before me, or even be the same as me. Because the current government that we have in Nigeria now, they've now turned politics to family business, whereby whoever is there right now is just going to hand it down to his next whatever in his family. If you go to a list of the Senate House now, some of their children are now being incorporated as holding one post or the other in House of Senate. How did they get there? What requirement, what qualification did they have to have been put in some sort of role? How? I think they said one or two of the hello there, Chucky, welcome. Did you change your name again? You are now I'm Chucky. You were that Chucky, now you are now I'm Chucky. Welcome, uncle. So some of their children are now part of, they hold one post or the other now in the House of Senate. How? Obviously, their father, their mother is a member of the Senate House. So now they are now putting their children small, which means that once they finish their own term, their children will take over. And those are children that take over, them too, they will born and their children will take over. Family business. We can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But yes, the new tax law, Nigerian government, I believe there's a budget. Pay these content creators to educate Nigeria. Don't just release policies and expect. Abby said that's how he's always put. I'm not putting you on the blast, so I just noticed the change of name. Abby, how long ago did you change it? I know you were that Chucky before. And then I see I'm Chucky. I'm like, all right, okay. You're Chucky, okay? I said that's how he's always disturbing me too. That Chucky, leave my hobby, girl. Leave my hobby. But then again, both of you know how to, both of you come for each other. So I don't want to be in the middle. Changing name up and down. Is the third name? Okay. Let me just changing. I think he's trying to figure out which one is the perfect name so that we can stick to that. So I'll keep an eye on this one. So I'm now Chucky. I'm Chucky. All right, okay. I hope he's not going to change this. Anyway, guys, that's just what I've got to share with you guys there, and we should be asking questions, okay? And like I said, Nigerian government is the most confused government I've ever seen. Our government is the most confused government I've ever seen. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go. I want to quickly edit a video that I think I'm going to drop it by 7 o'clock or maybe drop it tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do a live stream about the case between Senator Natasha and Akpabio. So Senator Akpabio filed a lawsuit against Senator Natasha, and Senator Natasha said, it is good that this case is going to court. I'll be able to tender the evidence of sexual harassment I said. So I don't know, maybe I should do it as a live stream, or maybe I should do it as a sit-down video. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to do that update as a live stream or as a sit-down video? Because I've been following that story as well. And obviously, Senator Natasha said, yes, I am ready, because people were asking her, bring evidence. You say this man, the case of sexual harassment that Senator Natasha made against Akpabio, and Senator Akpabio's wife sued Natasha, and now Senator Akpabio said he's already filed a case as well, and it was because Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan was evading court. That was why they've not heard the case. So now they are now going ahead with the case, and Senator Natasha said it is good that now for the courts, obviously people have been asking her, give us evidence of the sexual harassment, give us evidence of the sexual harassment. She now said that, okay, now that this case is going ahead, that is where she's going to drop the evidence of the sexual harassment she made against Akpabio. You guys remember that Akpabio said there was nothing like sexual harassment though. That was when Akpabio was giving us a story that when she was getting married, I slept in the clinic because I was going to her wedding, blah, 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 blah. So we'll have to see for Petri. So I don't know if I want to do a live stream or not. I think I will do it as a sit-down video. I think I will do it as a sit down video so that I can read, because I'm following the case. I've screenshotted a post on her page and obviously on Akpabio. So yeah, the case is going on, Abi. So I think the case is going to be heard maybe sometimes in January or February. Yeah, but there's been an update. So I can't wait for that evidence that Natasha said she has. Maybe that this time around they go open Akpabio Nyash because she said she has that. She's not willing to share. Obviously, people have been asking her for the evidence of the sexual harassment, and she said now that he has sued her, and the case is finally going to court, that is where she's going to be telling the evidence of the sexual harassment. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Abby, Mr. Chucky said, "Me follow Abby. Lobaton, Abby, why is Mr. Chucky into you like this? Mr. Chucky, leave my sister out." Anyway, before we go, I did say there was an announcement I wanted to make. You guys know on my channel here, towards Christmas, we often do giveaway. So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, a cash giveaway. And Abby, I don't know, Abby, you remember we do this every year. So I'm gonna be doing a cash giveaway, and I don't even know when maybe I will announce it. Maybe I will do like a poster and then put it on my page on Monday. So I'm gonna be doing a 200,000 naira giveaway, which means that I think 20 people. I'm gonna be giving 10,000 naira to 20 people. So giveaway for UK. That Chucky, I'm gonna send you my Christmas wish list. So let me know which of my Christmas wish list you are going to get me for Christmas. I have a long Christmas wish list. So yeah. So Chucky, I will open case against you for follow. So yes, I'm doing a 200,000 naira giveaway. So it's gonna be 10,000 naira each for 20 people on my channel here. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it like last year. Maybe pick a raffle number or pick a number. I don't know, but yes. I thought we said we don't do giveaway. It's Christmas, Abby. So I thought end of the year. It's just my own way of giving back. It's just my own way of giving back. So it's a Christmas thing once a year. I don't do any other cash giveaway any other time. It's only just Christmas period. So Christmas period is a time to give back, and yeah. So I'm doing 200,000 naira giveaway, and it's going to be 10,000 naira for 20 people. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to announce the day that we're going to do the draw, or when I might maybe just randomly select names. At least I know of people who have been here from January till now. I know of people who have been here from January till now. So I think I'm just going to do that. And even if you don't get up to the 20 people, at least for the fact that I just want to do it as a giveaway. Me too, I must win. Don't worry, you will win in pound. When you win, I'll give it in pound. Ford said, God bless you. I hope I will the money. In Ford. Me, I don't have all of you that, especially Abby, Ford, that Chucky, all of you, I don't have your kind of giveaway money. Be common and leave me. The three of you, I don't have your kind of money for giveaway. Abby said, I know them. Okay, sure, no worries at all. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, and I think maybe I'll just announce it a week before Christmas. Yeah. So I'll check the date there, and I'll put a poll up tomorrow. I'll put a post up tomorrow so people are aware of it, and then we'll do it a week before Christmas so that people can. Obiajulu, I need to know your location first, Obiajulu. The ones that are in diaspora, I don't have now. I don't get that money for giveaway. I don't have own kind of money. So, Mona, leave me. If you are in diaspora, don't let me see your name on that list because I don't have your money. I don't have your kind of money for giveaway. So it's just a way of giving back. I know a lot of people are struggling right now, and it's just my way of giving back. Yes, so we're going to do 200,000 naira, 10,000 naira each for 20 people, and we will do it for Chucky. You never know. Don't worry. I will. All of you, those of you that you are Odogu, I will send you my Christmas wish list because I have a lot of stuff on my Christmas wish list this year. So yeah, so we'll do that, and I'll do it a week before Christmas so that people can, if they want to buy food and shop for food, so they can do it on time to avoid all the last minute. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for that. No, that Chucky, I don't have your own kind of money for giveaway. You want to win giveaway money in pound now, and when I'm talking of Odogu like you, I don't have that kind of. I don't have that kind of money. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for being here, and for those of you who are in Nigeria, please be very, very safe. Be very, very conscious of your environment as well. If a travel is not urgent, if you can avoid not traveling, please avoid doing so. When I started this live stream, I started a family friend who travels a lot, spoke of how they were almost robbed on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. This was someone that was driving correct motor for ground, even though while trying to turn and escape, it was difficult. But he gave that testimony today that it was God that saved him. That Chucky said, "Gift is gift." MO5, the thought is what matters. Absolutely, yes, absolutely, yeah, yes, absolutely. And I'm looking for sponsors, so if anybody wants to sponsor as well. So yeah, it's the thought that matters. Absolutely. So Nigerians, please keep safe here in Nigeria. Stay safe. Just avoid unnecessary travel. Avoid unnecessary travel. Chucky, you must come for the Sunday school. Exactly, there's Sunday school tonight. That's true. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Have an amazing Sunday evening, and I have a fantabulous Monday. And I hope the new week is gonna be a fruitful one. I hope the new week is gonna be a blessed one, and I hope the new week is gonna be a new door of all the things you want that God is just going to perfect for you and also for me as well. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys later. Abby will sponsor with a wala. She has always done so. That Chucky. Abby has always done so. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys again later. All right. Bye, guys. Let me go edit that video, and I'll see you guys later. Right. Let's take Chucky, Abby. Let's take this into the backyard. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, the Chucky. Thank you, Abby baby girl. Thank you, Obiajulu. I see you all. Thank you, everybody. And yes, let's go. I need to go pour a glass of wine. See you guys later.